Okay, Larry, for the men, it's a little simpler. It looks like we're going to crown a champion from the Sunshine State.
And they're huge rivals in football, Florida State and Florida, and they are in track and field as well, both given the best chance for an NCAA title here. Let's take a look at what happened. Always expect the unexpected here. Jeff Demps did not do well, did not qualify. Christian Taylor didn't do well in the long jump. Long story short, Coach Mike Holloway made up points unexpectedly from people who came through in other events. They are right up in the lead pack. Today here is Redemption City. Jeff Demps in the 4x1, hoping to have a good race here for them. Taylor is expected to score big points in the triple jump. For Florida State, it has been 20 points so far from the man from Zimbabwe. What a talent this guy is, Ngoni Makusha. In the long jump, the second longest jump in the world this year, gets him the victory. In the 100, he blew everybody's doors off, blitzing the last 50 meters. His time, a new NCAA record, and also 2/100ths of a second faster than the great Usain Bolt has run this year. But today is a new day, and it's what can you do today for Makusha. He'll be running the 4x100 for Florida State.
And the current standings for the men. Florida State the leader with 29 points. There is Florida just behind, and Virginia Tech tied with 28 points. Out on the track, it's the men's 4x100-meter relay. TCU, the collegiate record set back in '98. Texas A&M, the best mark this year, and A&M will be working out of lane number 5, Carol.
And Texas A&M is the collegiate leader, but they are going to have to get the stick around. We saw the women bobble that last handoff. They need to concentrate here.
And Florida next to them in lane 6.
Christian Taylor running the backstretch, the straightaway for them, and also Jeff Demps bringing it home. Demps is angry. Let's see what happens.
And the Seminoles, they've got national title hopes on their mind right now.
And look who they've got on the second leg, Ngoni Makusha. Now, this is the longest leg on the track, and they really need this man to open up the race for Florida State.
Look at the field: Indiana, Baylor, LSU, Illinois, Texas A&M, Florida, Florida State, and Texas. Crucial points on the line here in the men's 4x100-meter relay.
This race can definitely come down to handoffs. Definitely come down to handoffs, and we've seen so many baton drops by U.S. teams at the world-class level that it's very important.
And in the heats, to show you how good these guys are, only Jamaica in the world running at the Penn Relays has a faster 4x100-meter time than did Texas A&M, turning in at 38.38 seconds in the heat.
Tran Howell will open it up for Texas A&M. Eddie Lovett for Florida. Kamar Hyman for Florida State. The men's 4x100-meter relay.
Florida State out in lane number 7. Florida in lane number 6. Florida State has really blown the race open. Oh, we talked about baton passing. Florida State might be out of the zone.
On the first exchange, it's Illinois right now amongst the leaders. Illinois working out of lane 4. Heavy points at stake for Florida and Florida State. LSU, strong showing. Keith Talley handing it off, and we'll hit the finish here. LSU, Illinois, Texas A&M, and Florida State has come back. Florida State, Brandon Byram burning up the track. And the Seminoles claim the title in the 4x100 meters.
It might be close if they get eliminated. They're going to review everything here. Hold the phone, so to speak,
exactly.
Folks. I agree, Carol.
We're looking straight across the track from where we are from the finish line. We're trying to see what they're going to decide here. I have not seen a yellow flag raised yet. So the first exchange, I talked about the exchanges. Here's the first exchange. Kamar Hyman is handing off to Ngoni Makusha right there.
Look how long it takes.
But also, they're very, very close together at that point. Usually you only get one opportunity to put the baton in, and it looks like it's there, but Makusha does not take the baton. This is amazing.
The
baton was actually airborne. The baton was actually airborne at that point, and he re-caught it. But then we come down to the next leg. They get back together. Florida did not have a particularly good start there, and that lets Illinois into position, but Florida State on the outside. Brandon Bryman, he is rolling on the outside. Very smart with them just to forget about what happened and try to win the race as they did.
Florida State took it at the tape as we check in with Dan O'Brien.
All right, a happy group down here. Let me talk to this leadoff man here. Tell me what happened on that second exchange.
We had a bit of a fumble with me and the Goonie. Actually put it in his hand and it dropped. Kind of, I caught it back, put it in again, and he went and he executed. He did it good. Gave it to Maurice. Gave it to Brandon and we won.
I waited for it.
And Goni, did you know where the line was?
Yes, my eyes were right on the line. I was just looking for it. I stopped, and as soon as I was almost out of the zone, and he put it back. God is great.
It almost appeared as if the baton was actually floating in the air for a second, and you managed to grab it.
Yes, it's amazing. This weekend has been full of blessings and great things. I'm just thankful. I'm just thankful to God for everything.
All right, there's a happy group down here. They not only beat their rivals, but they come away with the national title. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
And it looks like it's going to stand right now for Florida State.
And you know what? That's a long jumper for you. Always thinking of 2 or 3 things at the same time. He gets the baton. He said he was looking at the end of the zone the entire time.
Florida State wins the 4x1, and the other big part of the story, Florida, no points. So Florida State claims the title with 10, Texas A&M with 8, and Florida did not finish and did not score in the men's 4x100 meter relay. Florida State, the Seminoles now with 39 points. Texas A&M is in second, and Florida is in third. The Seminole Sprinters get the job done in Des Moines.